welcome back to another episode of Cooking with the Cripple. I'm your host, the Cripple, and today we're going to be making one of my many favorite desserts. We're going to be making cheesecake. So first, you want to build your crust. So I'm using red velvet cookies, and I'm using red velvet Oreos, and we're just going to crush these up really fine. Use a hammer or whatever you happen to have. I'm just going to use my hand, and so I'm going to get done crushing these, and then they should turn out good. And then you're going to combine them with 2 tablespoons of melted butter. I've got that right here. It's butter, so it's being kind of difficult, but I've got butter right here. And then we're going to fit it into our 8x8 pan, and then we'll work on the filling and stuff like that. But first, you want to preheat your oven to 325, so go ahead and do that before you start crushing, and then crush, and then I'll see you in a minute. Alright, now that we've got our oven preheating and our mess crushed up, we're going to add in the butter, and then I'm assuming you just shake it up. This is the part that I'm not really certain about, but it's an experiment, and we're going to experiment together. So, take your butter and just widen the bag like this, and then just dump it in there, I guess. I don't know. And it kind of just makes it so it sticks together. It's the glue that holds the whole crust together. So we're going to seal the bag nice and tight. There we go. And then, oh wow. Yep. It's the glue, because look at the change in texture and stuff like that. I don't know if you can see it, but it's looking a lot more doughy. So we're gonna dump that out. If it'll dump. There we go. And then you're just gonna kind of use these knuckles versus these ones. You're gonna use these knuckles and kind of just push down, or whatever you want to do. It's not pressing. That's not good. Well, it's my first cheesecake, so if it doesn't turn out right, then, oh well, I'm not too upset. But it's kind of loose, is what I'm getting at, as you can see. But we're going to try that, so we're going to set that off to the side. Hold on, I think I can get more of the cake part out so that it holds it together more. But I'll be right back in a minute while I figure this out. Okay, so in a large mixing bowl, you want to mix 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of sour cream, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 eggs, and 8 ounces of sour cream. That's one of these. So we're going to add in the eggs first. Oh! The egg kind of just crushed. Make sure you don't get any shell into your bowl. Nope, none whatsoever. And both of those, the cream cheese and the eggs, you want to let sit out until the room temperature. So depending on how long it is, like wherever you're at, like however long room temperature is for you, you could let them sit out for an hour, 5 minutes, or crazy stuff like that. But then we're gonna put in the cream cheese. And I'm just doing this part on my own. I don't have any specific directions for this stuff, so we're just gonna mix them together and see what we get. But I'll save you guys the boring part. Okay, and lastly, you want to have some crushed Oreos again, but these you're gonna mess up again. But so we're gonna start mixing this. I have no idea how long to mix it for, so I can't tell you, but just until it looks like cream cheese or cream or cheesecake batter. There we go. I kept wanting to say cream cheese, and then I wanted to say sour cream. Okay, so we're gonna start mixing, and then we'll see what happens. So I'll talk to you when I'm mixed. Alright, so now that we've got it somewhat mixed, we're gonna add in our 6 crushed up Oreos, and that just kind of adds a red tint to it. It really doesn't do anything for the flavor. I mean, these are really good cookies, but it doesn't do anything because we've got so much, or we've got so many ingredients that are overpowering in terms of like sour cream, cream cheese, and stuff like that, and vanilla, that it doesn't really do anything for the flavor, but it looks good. So add those in, if you can without spilling some. Don't you judge me. But we're just gonna mix those up again, and then we're gonna kind of treat them like chocolate chips. Like, we're not gonna go too long, but we're gonna mix them up. So I'll see you in a minute. Alright, now that we've got our stuff mixed, we're gonna first off take off the head or the mixer part of your mixer, meaning if it'll come off, but I'll show you in a minute if mine will come off. This part, and go put it in the sink because it'll just make a big mess. Alright, now that we've got our batter together, we're going to gently pour this over the pan. So I'm assuming just not big splatters is what gently means. So keep it about an inch, inch and a half above your crumbs. And then, oh wow, that turned out a lot silkier than I thought it would. But we're going to use our spatula and get the rest of it because you don't want to waste any. So my beeper has already gone off, so we're just gonna plop this right into the oven as soon as we get all the rest of it. So there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Move quickly, move quickly. There we go. And the good thing I've noticed about cheesecake is you don't need to smooth it out in any way. It's already silky smooth. Doesn't it? Excuse me. Doesn't that look delicious? It's going to be more delicious when we bake it. Sorry, you're a little crooked. But we're going to plop this in for 45 minutes and then we're going to enjoy. So I will see you guys in 45 minutes. Alright, so as you can see, our cheesecake is done. And get on there, you. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to top that. That is really, 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 really good. I mean, it's still a little lumpy, as you can see, but I don't mind it. It tastes really good. And the thing you'll know about my recipes and stuff like that is just because something doesn't look good doesn't mean it can't taste good. So, this is delicious. So, this has been Cooking with the Cripple. I've been your host, the Cripple, and I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!